Hello, Facebook fans. How are you? We got about a minute. This, if you haven't seen before, we got a minute. 1 minuto. Insert joke. So, anyway, people have come in the studio before, and they've been like, hey, what's with the frother? So this is the frother, and it does that. And I froth.
Just got crap all over the place.
And I froth this. Jen Steele's having a fit. 30 seconds. Yeah. It's our birthday. You can't get in trouble on your birthday.
Whose birthday is it?
The Points!
Oh, okay. I got you covered.
Listen, newsman. Get your act together. Know the news, buddy.
I don't know everything.
October the 17th.
I just know
10/17, 1017.
All right.
I mean, it's not really the day we turned on the radio, but who wants to celebrate that day? We're like Cher. We just made up our own day.
Oh boy.
I need some Flavor Flav soundtrack.
Call with Phil Quinn, brought to you by Phillips Drugs
You need a
on
towel?
Richmond's Classic Hits.
It is 38 degrees here in the Whitewater Valley. Thank you for being a part of the wake-up call. You need more towels? Okay.
No, I don't know where that's been.
Oh, I just got it out. Hang on just a second.
Your nose on that for all I know.
Talk amongst yourselves. Do the news, and I'll get you something to wipe your hands with, and we'll tell you what happened.
I'm all
here.
right. I'm all right. I'll push through. It's all good.
No, I got a whole towel over here. So I was showing people how to use the frother above the board, and we got some of the coffee on the board.
Hey, look at that! I covered up the Cubs. Killed 2 birds with 1 stone. There we go.
Man, look at you.
All right.
And by the way, it's the Points' birthday today. Happy birthday to us. I think we're 8. I'm not sure. I think we're 8.
Wow.
Well, the station's been around for a long time. This whole thing that we're doing here is not as old, and it's okay. We're asking for birthday gifts. Begging, actually.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right. Let's start off by talking about voter turnout locally, or the lack thereof. More accurately, the lack thereof.
Well, I may have a sound effect for that. Hang on. Let's see here. Trombone. Okay, here we go. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Yeah,
If we could describe voter turnout in a single way, single phrase, that's what we would do.
Yeah, it's been going on for more than a week now at the Wayne County Courthouse. Only 180 people, as of yesterday, had cast ballots.
But I will say this: you can't bring your phone in. You have to almost derobe. Your belt's got to come off. The pocket knife, the little thing you got on your keychain, none of that stuff can go with you. It's
Right.
harder than hell to go vote at the courthouse.
Right, and it's not even necessary. It's your vote doesn't count any more than it would if you voted on a traditional election day.
Yeah, it's just for those people that are traveling.
Yeah, but still, it's well below what it was in the last mayoral race of 2015. And it goes back to what I was talking about a couple days ago.
Nobody's talking about
it. There
it.
is no buzz whatsoever.
No.
The only real talk about it is among a few people who are hypersensitive to local politics, but
Yeah.
among the general public, it's a non-issue.
Non-issue. Who wins that? Republicans don't forget to vote. They just do not forget to vote. So does this help Jamie Lopeman? Does this help the incumbent? I would say it's kind of both, right? The incumbent benefits from a lower voter turnout, right?
Yeah, yeah, normally. I don't know. I've been thinking about why. Maybe it's because 4 years ago we knew for sure we were going to have a new mayor. We just didn't know who it was going to be.
Yeah.
And that may or may not be the case this time.
I'll tell you what my thoughts are. I think it's there's not 2 or 3 real hot button issues. I mean, people are complaining about the bike path, but the construction stuff is over. That's sort of been detained. But everything's focusing on the presidential election next year. Nobody is talking about anything locally.
Yeah. Let's see. There is there's an update to a case that we've been following this week. That's the case of Travis Lee. A hearing held yesterday in Wayne Superior Court 2 to find probable cause and to raise his bond. His bond is now set at $150,000. Also, some more really ugly details of that incident that led to a silver alert were included in an affidavit, including the fact that he allegedly drugged his wife into a shed, choked her. Then they went to an empty house. He basically did the same thing again. She was found the next morning with non-life-threatening injuries.
Yeah.
It was not Yeah, it's been quite a while ago now, but it used to be back in the day that young Indiana residents would cross the border into Ohio to buy alcohol. And that's because
5/8 beer, is that what they called it?
3-2.
3-2 beer.
Because back in
Did I say 5/8? 7/16 beer.
back
God,
back
I'm
in
an
the
idiot.
day, back in the day, you could buy alcohol in Ohio at 18, but you had to be 21 in Indiana.
Yeah.
As of 12:01 this morning,
Mm-hmm.
the exact same situation exists in reverse and dealing with cigarettes. That's because Ohio's smoking age age to buy tobacco went to 21, but it remains at 18 in Indiana. Interesting dynamic.
I love it. I'm telling you, if I were Low Bob's, first of all, I'd put some commercials on the radio right away. And that's not just because I work at a radio station. But I would absolutely tell Ohio customers, come get your smokes and lottery tickets and, I don't know, Diet Mountain Dew, whatever.
And put a bet on the game.
And yes, and lay a bet on the game. Well, I just don't. You got to be ready for that stuff. And the other thing I'd do is I'd hire some punk that's young, male, female, whatever, and have a sign and just have them twirling the sign on the center square in Eaton, Ohio. Just right in front of the courthouse. Hey, we got smokes for 18. But I don't own a tobacco store. And Indiana will go 21 soon enough. It'll be a federal thing. You won't be able to get any money at all from the federal government until you pass it.
Right.
It'll be how it goes.
You're right. It's a matter of time.
Mm-hmm.
And then let's talk about what's going on with Reed Health, specifically in Fayette County. CEO Craig Kenyon talking to some leaders in Fayette County this week about some of the transition. Of course, we know that Fayette Regional went to Reed Health Connorsville earlier this year following a bankruptcy. Kenyon said this week that medical and surgical services at the main hospital campus on Virginia Avenue will not reopen, saying it's more cost effective for the hospital to send those people to Richmond.
Right.
The OBGY center down there, also unsustainable, will not reopen. Reed also has no plans to reopen the North Star Recovery Program, which focused on drug rehabilitation.
So what can you get at Fayette? What services are available?
Well, primarily the emergency department is operational.
So we got sutures and staples. Whenever you say, watch this, hold my beer, those things you can get fixed at Fayette. But I think you also understand, and look, I've been towing the line. I've been towing the water for Reed here for about a month, it seems like. But I want people to understand, this is not... Reed has to make these types of decisions to say, look, it's cheaper for us to get you in an ambulance and get you to Richmond than it is to put a whole bunch of money into this facility to be able to deliver babies, plus have a baby doctor on hand. That's what bankrupt Fayette Regional. Poor management and not making decisions, or trying to make decisions that didn't include it's easier to get into an ambulance or drive yourself to Richmond. So I get that. I mean, they have to be able to turn a profit, which is weird to say because they're supposed to be a nonprofit. And we could talk about that another time, off air and off Facebook Live.
There you go. Oh, shoot.
But that's it, right? I mean, that's the deal. The deal is they're trying to go, okay, what bankrupt Fayette Regional? Let's not do that.
Right.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
That's what I have. That's it.
That's
all the news you're getting today.
Did you not hear me earlier? Today is the birthday of 101.7 The Point. How is that not in the news?
What do you want me to do?
Well, first of all, the first thing I want you to do is to go to the boys next door at the radio station over there and say, hey, everybody, we're celebrating the birthday over here. We're asking. So the question of the day is, what do you get us? What would be the perfect gift for The Point? I know what I'd like.
What's that?
All right. Producer? No. No, I want a window. I would like for us to have a window here. And then a producer.
Yes.
I think the window is good. And we need an outside door to the newsroom so you can go pee out there.
That's right.
You don't have to walk around waiting for the studios to...
That's right. I want a window too.
Why can't we have windows?
I've sat in a pseudo closet in there for 19 years now. I deserve to be able to see the corn.
Yeah, right. We want to see the deer frolicking by the radio station. All right. But some people have said, you know what I'd really you know what I really want? I want the signal for the point to be bigger. We get more and more people that listen to us at the workplace, and we've got old buildings, and sometimes trying to penetrate the old brick walls doesn't always work. And we tell people that's why we have smart speakers. That's why we have Listen Online. The FCC says, we get it. You're got a little FM translator thing. It's small. It's the government rules. It's not us. I mean, we crank it up if we could.
Yeah.
We want to be heard by more people. So.
Now I want that window.
Yeah, how hard would that be? Don't we have... Okay, so here's something for breaking news. Dan Schmidt with Catron's Glass is celebrating his 16th year having owned that business. So me just saying that is worth him putting a hole right there and putting a window in. Just because I said that.
You're shameless.
Dan Schmidt.
Shameless.
Dan Schmidt, Catron's Glass. Window, please. It's a biz brief, and we got that coming up at 7:45. Thank you, Jeff Lane.
Yeah.
Healthy and feeling good is hard.
I did not take the Adderall today, if you haven't guessed. If you haven't guessed, I haven't done it. All right, let's see. Roxy Deer is coming on the show. No tickets required to see Roxy. Also, Eric Nicholson with Richmond Neighborhood Restoration. They're doing some great work. Oh, my God, they're doing some great work. So he's going to be coming in here right at 7 o'clock. So go in, answer our point. Our Facebook question of the day is really just to say, what's a good gift idea? The idea was that it's not necessarily something for the radio station. It's just, what's a unique gift idea? So that's kind of more or less where we're going. I'd love for our 9th birthday or 10th birthday to give away some cash. That'd be fun. I know we're doing that with Captain Jackpot, but you get the drift. See ya.